And fire away.
Hi guys, thank you so much for having me. So yeah, for those of you who weren't on the last call, my name is Heather Hineker. I'm the CEO and founder of Ascent Adaptation Regeneration in Newport Beach, and I've had the business for a little over a decade. We specialize in different modalities, different technologies that actually work with the body, force the body to adapt and regenerate naturally. I found the business off my own personal need. I was actually diagnosed with rheumatoid arthritis about 12 years ago, and Western medicine wanted to put me on low-dose chemotherapy. And just innately, I knew that wasn't a path I wanted to go down in my mid-30s. And so I began on my journey to try everything possible to try to get this diagnosis and remission. And it was getting progressively worse. It was about an 18-month process where, you know, I was going to Chinese herbalists, I was going away on retreats and doing wheatgrass enemas, if you can believe that. I wish I would have known about X39 then, and I'll share more on that in a second. But you know, I was getting to the point where I was probably going to have to go on medicine because I had no quality of life. I couldn't dress my 3-year-old at the time. She was in preschool. She's a sophomore this year, so that's how long ago it was. And so I just happened to be in the right place at the right time when someone was talking about technology, and went and tried it, and it started to affect my inflammation in a positive way. And, you know, 6 months fast forward from that time, my inflammation had dissipated so much that I was able to function again. And it just opened my eyes up to this whole space. And so, you know, I feel for that diagnosis, I feel so thankful that I have it at this point, right? Because they can't detect it, it's totally in remission. So now, fast forward, you know, 10, 11 years, we have one of the, a really renowned facility, a great reputation as far as what we bring in. My role has changed more from running the day-to-day facility to actually doing a lot of like research and development on technologies that we're gonna bring into the platform. And, you know, we get approached a lot about, hey, this is the latest, greatest, this is awesome. And one of a distributor that I work with on another technology first told me about X39. And I was pretty skeptical. I mean, we have a device at my office that's $130,000 that induces stem cell production. And so when I saw this little patch, I was like, this thing, there's no way. But because we work together, you know, in another technology, I felt obligated to give it a try, obviously. And I always want to experience things so I can say, you know, hey, no, or yes, this is great. So I tried it for probably about a week. She sampled me some patches. I didn't really notice much, but that doesn't really always mean something to me because, you know, now that my diagnosis is in remission, I don't really feel much of anything. You know, I feel that I'm, you know, I'm in my mid 40s. I definitely feel I'm reverse aging every single year. And so I just said, you know what, I'm going to go ahead and trust you and get involved in this. And in talking, they got Peter on the phone with me, and we all know how incredible he is as far as explaining the product and the opportunity. I've never been involved in multi-level before this, like a true multi-level company. A lot of direct sales companies, but never multi-level. And, you know, it was always kind of like, I don't know if I want to be involved with something like that. Well, fast forward 4 months, Peter told me I just made team manager, so that was good. And honestly, like, it's been so crazy busy. I haven't even been trying. This has been something that's totally organic. But for me personally, fast forward 4 months, I have noticed a few things, which is incredible. So my skin is completely changing. My hair, I don't, you can't tell now, but when I blow dry my hair, I have about this long of growth of extra hair. It's like I have an extra hair head of hair right now. It's so crazy. And my I just got my hair done 2 days ago, and my hairstylist was like, what are you doing? What shampoo are you using? And I'm like, it's not shampoo, it's this patch that's on the back of my neck. So he's getting involved. Anyone that I've sampled it to, so, you know, it's been hard times with COVID, obviously. And we didn't shut down all the way. We were open to a select few that really were coming in, you know, for rehabilitative therapies that I couldn't just stop their therapies like mid treatment. So, but what I did, because so many people were afraid, I decided for our VIPs that I was going to send out 6 X39 patches to them. I think I sent out 6 to about 30 people. The response we got was mind-blowing. I cannot even keep these things in stock. We sell them at the office. I'm starting to build some auto ship and everything. So what it's done for our business, it doesn't compete with anything. It just complements it. I definitely feel it's making other things happen faster, and people are just, they're stoked because pain's going away. I mean, I can't share third-party testimonies or anything, but every single person has something positive to say. And I've never seen a product that can do that. Even my husband, who is like a caveman, I should bring him in here so you can see him. He does not like to do anything. I'm the one that has to, if I put him on one of the technologies, I have to do it for him. I have to start it. This is the only thing he will do himself. We have the patches out there when he gets ready in the morning, and he sticks one on every single day. And I think it's making a huge difference for him too. I'll share a little, something I shared with Peter earlier, but this can also attribute to, how important it is to have optimal health. So 2 days ago, we had a film crew come in, and we're going to be filming Mike Tyson. He's training again for a fight. And so before Mike comes in, they have to go through my facility, and they have to completely sanitize everything. And all of us have to get tested for COVID. So we all do it, get tested. I tested positive. So I found this out, I don't even know if it was yesterday. I'm like, that has to be negative, like a false positive. So I got tested again today. I am positive. So I have COVID. I have no symptoms, no anything. And I really attribute that to having, optimal immune function at a cellular level. So as Tina was sharing, she sees it coming out in her skin. We all do, but what's happening down on a cellular level, we can't see. And so your skin is only going to reflect how healthy you are, right? But being optimally, if your immune system, stem cells are so important. And when people really understand what they're doing, when we're young, we have tons of stem cells, right? And they're able to morph into whatever cell we need, whether it's a skin cell or a heart cell or a brain cell. And as we're aging, they're dropping off. I think by the time we're 30, we produce 50% of what we did. I'm in my mid 40s now, so what am I producing? So I think that's what everyone needs to take away from why this is so important. And so these cells can, morph into something to help my immune system, whether it's a natural killer cell or whatever it is. So I just wanted to put that out there. And then one more thing, I was in a really bad accident. I don't know if you can see, my eyebrow's still gone. On 4th of July, and my eye, Peter has the pictures of my day 1 through day 7. The gash was so huge. I mean, I probably should have got stitches. My eye swelled shut, black and blue, the whole area. Within 7 days of putting the patch right next to it, it was completely healed. Yes, I have a scar, a little scar, but I see that getting better every single day, and I'm going to document that. So hopefully that scar will be gone, and my eyebrow will grow back completely soon.
Great.
Well,
That's a lot of information. That's amazing. Thank you.
That was a lot. That was amazing. Yeah.
Quick question as well. I was on your call last time, and you mentioned that you've worked with stem cell doctors, and you've had a close encounters with them, and talked about technology, and you brought it to them. Can you elaborate on that?
Yeah, I mean, we work with a ton of stem cell doctors because we work with, elite athletes, and obviously people that are immune compromised. They're looking into alternative things. So a lot of these doctors are charging, $10,000 a treatment. A lot of my clients are spending $40,000 to get these treatments, and they'll send them to me first to help build up the stem cells, and then the endogenous stem cells, so that their treatments are more effective, and then they'll come after. But this is something, and I haven't even talked to a lot of the doctors, because I always do like a preliminary pilot, like where I'm the guinea pig, and then my employees start getting involved. So we've only been involved for 4 months. It's at the point now where my clients, the VIPs, have all gone through it, and everyone's great. So I'm gonna definitely start taking it to some of these stem cell doctors, because I don't feel, for the majority of us, we can't afford to spend $10,000 on a treatment, right? It's great, but a lot of these doctors, one treatment doesn't always work on people, or 2 treatments doesn't work. So if you can actually have the clients do the stem cell patches during a treatment, even if the doctors are going to do it, I think it's going to make it actually happen a lot faster for them. But we just haven't, talked to them about that yet. But who knows? Some of them might not want to do it because it's a competition, right? Like, what if just this patch that I spend, $100 a month on fixes it? Like, why would a client go to them? So we'll see. Time will tell on that one.
Time will tell, exactly. Well, sorry to hear that.
Man, I love.
Go
ahead, Jackson. Go ahead. No, I just love what you said about it. Yeah, I just love what you said, that it doesn't have to replace anything. It just complements it. I think that was a big thing, because I have a lot of people saying the same thing. Dude, does it replace this? Or no, it complements it, but it's good that, hey, maybe 2 weeks, 3 weeks, a month down the line, you probably stop using something, you know, probably taking it off your medicine cabinet, right? So I really love what she said, how it complements on that. I just wanted to elaborate. But yeah, Jackson, I know you had something.
Yeah, so obviously so when we get deeper into this patch in a minute, Peter will explain, you know, the GHK copper peptide and how powerful that is. Now, in the beauty world, in your clinics and wellness, you know that, is it the same with women when they put creams on? A lot of the products they put is GHK copper peptide, because they know how incredible that is for your skin, you know, wrinkles, the glow, cuts, bruises, you know. Obviously you've had an accident now, you know, in your eyebrow, and you can see how amazing it's like taking over your face, like healing it. Can you talk a little bit more about the GHK copper peptide on the beauty standpoint?
Well, my office is not aesthetics at all. In fact, like, we have a couple modalities, like, say we have a full body photobiomodulation bed. It's a red light therapy bed that does increase collagen and elastin, right? But it's not why I got the bed. I got the bed because it actually has 2 wavelengths of light that work on a cellular level. So with me, and you know, I work with a lot of dermatologists too, that are involved with a couple technologies that I sell. And in fact, you just reminded me, I got to get them on X39. I don't ever go with something because it's aesthetic, but I think that's a great, you know, bonus that happens, because when you're taking care of yourself on a cellular level, it is always going to show and reflect through your skin. And you know, the copper peptides, I mean, I'm learning about that too. It's a whole different avenue of inducing or activating stem cells. So that's something that I've been educating myself on, just with recently getting involved as well.
I have one question about your husband. Big guy. Did he have any problems before he started with X39? Was there something that he noticed?
He, so his sleep has gotten tremendously better. He works for the movie industry as an aerial rigger for the Grip Union. And he would, you know, go to sleep at 10 o'clock, wake up at 4 o'clock, go to sleep at 11, and just never have sound sleep. He's been sleeping better than he's ever slept in his life. So that's one thing. And then he's only been using it probably for about 3 weeks. Like, it took me a while for me to use it. And then, you know, the way I got him to use it, you guys, he'll kill me if I say this, but he's incredibly attractive, and he's a black belt in jiu-jitsu. Every single bone in his body has been broken because of motocross and MMA fighting and jiu-jitsu and everything. So he has a lot of injuries. He never complains about those, but it was the aesthetics, the hair. So I'm like, hey, let's test and see if this will make your hair grow. Well, then all of a sudden we're getting these side effects of great sleep and more limber and all of that. So we'll get him on to get a testimonial eventually, but he won't even let me take a picture of before and after. So he'd be so mad if I said this. He can probably
hear it when he's asleep, just like.
Hey, Heather, just want to say thank you again for hopping on. We've actually had to reserve you 2 weeks in advance just to hop on our webinar, so I'm pretty excited we finally made it. I'm going to switch gears I'm going to switch this to Peter. He's in Explain. I know we like kind of went past time a little bit, but he's in